Introduce yourself in a unique way that captures your reader's attention in an age where attention spans are fleeting and first impressions are often made within seconds. Crafting a compelling introduction can be the difference between being dismissed and being remembered. Whether you're writing a personal essay, a cover letter, or even a social media bio, how you introduce yourself sets the tone for the rest of your communication. This article will explore creative ways to introduce yourself, emphasizing authenticity, storytelling, and the power of unique formats that can captivate your reader's attention. The importance of a strong introduction. Before delving into unique ways to introduce yourself, it's essential to understand why a strong introduction matters. A well-crafted introduction serves several purposes. Captures attention. A strong opening hooks the reader, encouraging them to continue reading. Sets the tone. Your introduction establishes the mood and style of your writing, whether it's formal, casual, humorous, or serious. Builds connection. A compelling introduction can create an emotional connection with the reader, fostering empathy and understanding. Provides context. It gives the reader a sense of who you are and what to expect from the rest of your writing. With these points in mind, let's explore various methods to introduce yourself memorably. Point 1. The anecdote approach. One of the most effective ways to introduce yourself is through storytelling. Sharing a personal anecdote can provide insight into your personality and values while engaging the reader emotionally. Here's how to do it. Craft an engaging story. Think of a moment in your life that shaped who you are today, a challenge you overcame, a lesson you learned, or a pivotal experience. For example, you might begin with, "The summer I turned 16, I found myself stranded in a small town in Ohio, miles away from home. My car broke down on a deserted road, and as I waited for help, I stumbled upon a local bookstore. Little did I know that this unexpected detour would ignite my passion for writing, leading me to pen my first short story that very night." This approach not only introduces you but also sets the stage for discussing your love for writing and how it has influenced your life. Point 2. The metaphor or simile. Using a metaphor or simile can create vivid imagery and make your introduction more impactful. By comparing yourself to something relatable, you can convey your essence in a unique way. For instance, "I am like a river, constantly flowing and adapting, carving my path through the landscape of life. Just as a river encounters obstacles and finds ways to navigate around them, I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth." This technique invites readers to visualize and understand your character while making your introduction memorable. Point 3. The list format. In today's fast-paced world, many readers appreciate brevity and clarity. A list format can be an effective way to introduce yourself succinctly while highlighting key aspects of your personality or experiences. For example, 5 things you should know about me. I'm a travel enthusiast who has visited over 20 countries and counting. I have an insatiable curiosity for science fiction and can debate the merits of Dune versus The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Cooking is my therapy. I've mastered the art of making the perfect risotto. I believe in lifelong learning and am currently diving into graphic design. My dog, Charlie, is my partner in crime and my biggest cheerleader. This approach is engaging and allows readers to quickly grasp your interests and personality. Point 4. The quote starting with a relevant quote can not only capture attention but also reflect your beliefs or values. Choose a quote that resonates with you and relates to your story. For instance, as Maya Angelou once said, "I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it." This philosophy has guided me through the ups and downs of life, shaping me into the resilient individual I am today. By using a quote, you create an immediate connection with readers who share similar values or beliefs. Point 5. The question opening with a thought-provoking question can engage readers and encourage them to think about their own experiences. For example, have you ever found yourself standing at a crossroads, unsure of which path to take? That's where I found myself a year ago, contemplating whether to pursue my passion for environmental science or stick with the stability of my corporate job. This technique invites readers into your thought process and establishes a relatable context. Point 6. The visual description using descriptive language to paint a picture can draw readers in and make them feel as if they are experiencing your story firsthand. For instance, picture this: a cozy coffee shop on a rainy afternoon, the smell of fresh espresso wafting through the air. I sit in the corner, a notebook open before me, pen in hand, lost in a world of words. This is where I find my solace, where I transform my thoughts into stories. This vivid imagery not only introduces you as a writer but also creates a sensory experience for the reader. Point 7. The unusual fact: sharing an unusual fact about yourself can pique curiosity and make your introduction stand out. Consider something unique that not many people know about you. For example, did you know that I can recite the entire periodic table from memory? While this skill may not come in handy at a party, it reflects my deep fascination with science and how it shapes our world. This approach can lead to interesting conversations and connections based on shared interests. Point 8. The personal philosophy: introducing yourself through your personal philosophy or guiding principles can provide insight into your character. For instance, I live by the mantra, "Embrace the chaos." Life is unpredictable, and rather than resisting change, I choose to adapt and thrive in uncertainty. This philosophy has guided my academic pursuits and personal relationships alike. By articulating your guiding principles, you invite readers to understand your motivations and values. Point 9. The creative format: consider using a creative format that breaks away from traditional prose. For instance, you could write a short poem or a series of haikus that encapsulate your essence. Here's an example: wanderer at heart, chasing dreams on distant shores, a story unfolds. This approach is artistic and memorable, allowing you to express yourself in a unique way. Point 10. The future vision: projecting into the future can also be a captivating way to introduce yourself. Share your aspirations and what you hope to achieve. In 5 years, I envision myself leading a team of environmental advocates, creating innovative solutions to combat climate change. I am driven by a passion for sustainability and a desire to make a lasting impact on our planet. This approach not only introduces you but also conveys ambition and purpose. Conclusion: crafting a unique introduction is an art that can significantly enhance your communication, whether in writing or speaking. By employing techniques such as storytelling, metaphors, lists, quotes, and creative formats, you can capture your reader's attention and leave a lasting impression. Remember, the key to a memorable introduction is authenticity. Be true to yourself, and let your personality shine through. As you embark on your next writing endeavor, consider how you can introduce yourself in a way that resonates with your audience. By doing so, you'll not only engage them but also create a meaningful connection that extends beyond the page. So, take a moment to reflect on your own story and how best to share it. Your unique introduction is just waiting to unfold.